Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. This video comes to you from a cornfield located in western Kentucky, where a 375 engine horsepower Centennial Edition Gleaner S97 Combine with 390 bushels of grain tank storage capacity is harvesting the crop, equipped with a Drago GT 8-row 30-inch spaced corn head. Gleaner combines have the special distinction of being the very first self-propelled combine on the market way back in 1923. AGCO, the manufacturer of Gleaner, is celebrating the 100th anniversary of the brand with a special graphics package on all 2023 combines. In this video, I would like to share with you the production history, specifications, and list price tag of the S97 Gleaner Combine, as well as taking viewers for a ride in the combine's cab to visit with the farmer about what he likes in using this machine to harvest his corn crop. But first, let's head out to the field so that you can see and hear all this harvesting action. AGCO introduced the latest generation of Gleaner combines from model year 2016. The S9 series includes 3 models, a Class 6, Class 7, and Class 8 combine. The classification system in combines is based on the machine's engine horsepower. For the Gleaner S9 series, it ranges from 322 to 471 engine horsepower. The model S97 is the mid-range machine powered by an 8.4-liter AGCO Power twin-turbo 7-cylinder 598 cubic inch engine rated at 375 engine horsepower, and it can achieve up to 551 horsepower when it encounters tough field conditions. This combine is fitted with a 230-gallon diesel fuel tank and a 24.5-gallon diesel emission fluid tank for clean engine solutions. The S97 features an electric shift 4-speed transmission. It utilizes a natural flow style rotor for threshing grain. This machine is fitted with a 390 bushel grain tank that unloads at 4 bushels per second from a 22.9 foot unloading auger. The S97 weighs in at 32,220 pounds when it rolls off the assembly line. According to GleanerCombines.com, the base list price for an S97 for model year 2023 is $574,292. All model year 2023 S9 combines come with the Centennial graphics package, which is not an additional charge for the machine. Now that we've covered the basics on the S97 specifications, let's take a ride up in the combine cab to visit with the farmer about what he likes in operating this machine, as well as taking a closer look at those Centennial graphics. Here we can get a close-up look of the Centennial logo here on the S97, celebrating 100 years of Gleaner production. It has that original galvanized metal look from 1923, along with the orange stripe highlighting the Alice Chalmers history. I'm up in the cab of the Gleaner S97. This model is the Centennial Gleaner, celebrating 100 years of Gleaner production. I'm here with Hayden, who we visited during wheat harvest, and now we're getting to see the corn harvest here with the S97. You can see the combine is using auto steer, which allows it to harvest 8 rows. And as we come up here to the headland, we can see the kind of wishbone sensor here on the Drago Corn Head. Hayden takes over to turn the combine around, and if you look at those blue legs kind of sticking out of that one row unit there. That's kind of feels its way along the corn head and allows it to follow the rows. And Hayden's able to let the technology take over. So how have you liked the S97 in its first year out here at the farm?
It did good in wheat, and it's doing pretty good in corn. We run it able to run 5 mile an hour, and it's only using 75% engine load. I don't remember the 7 series or the 8 series gleaners really being able to keep up that well, which it's the same combine, so I'm sure they did. But I guess I'm really noticing that it's got that this combine has the power in corn. It's been running good, pretty high yield in corn, so it's doing a good job.
You've had the S77 and the 78 here on the farm, so
we've run all 3 of the S series combines, and yeah, if I'm gonna pick one of the 3, I'm gonna pick the 9 series, the 97.
Well, and your farm has a lot of history with Alice Chalmers, AGCO, and Gleaner, and it's nice to see the AGCO DT 205B on the grain cart this year with this special edition Gleaner with the orange highlights and decals on it.
Yeah, matches it pretty good. It's a good combo.
And that was one of the very last, that's like a February of 2011 model. That was one of the last orange ones built over there.
Yeah, we bought that tractor, and I think it come out not long after that they were ending production on it. So it ended up being pretty neat that we got that tractor. I bought it in 2011 and going on 12 years, I guess. Still running pretty good.
So is there any big differences between harvesting corn and wheat as far as the settings on the combine and using the natural flow rotor?
The difference between, so in wheat, the rotor's running about 800 RPMs. In corn, I'm running at about 275, so you definitely slow the rotor down, open the concaves up quite a bit. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. Running the variable speed header drive, so we can change the speed of our corn head. In wheat, that would normally just be at the slowest setting. And other than going a little bit faster and putting a lot more bushels through, that's pretty much the difference.
Well, and the natural flow rotor just does a nice job in any crop that you're running through it.
Yeah, it does a good job. We got 360 degrees of separation, so there's really no pinch point for the corn kernels not to be able to exit the threshing system.
Well, I film every brand of combine, and when I'm out in the field filming a gleaner, I just see the absolute least loss. And from what I see coming out of the grain bin, you don't have very much foreign material in there, and it's just really the cleanest sample, I think, of all the brands out there.
Yeah, it'll produce, if you get it set just right, it'll produce the cleanest sample out of any of the brands. And there's evidence to back that up. But you just got to get it. You got to get the combine set right. But once you know what you're doing, you get it set right, you'll get a good sample.
So I guess it's pretty easy to dial it in now with all the technology and.
Oh yeah, it's all the settings are on this panel here. The green is the concave and the rotor. This gray section here is the cleaning system on the shoe. That's pretty much it. You just look at all your numbers in this corner quadrant. You just look at the sample and get out every now and then, check your loss, and just make sure you're doing a good job. And if you need to tweak something, all you do is push the button once or twice, and you pretty much got it set.
That makes it nice and easy.
Yeah, very nice and easy.
We can see as the steering wheel goes around, it's got the 100 years of Gleaner logo, which is a nice piece of history, and we should be seeing the matching orange tractor pull up here to the combine and unload on the go. Gleaner kind of has a different auger than everybody. It's got the pivot style. Pretty easy to unload on the go with it.
Yeah, pretty easy. We just put the, I think it's a 3-foot extension, because Gleaner only makes a 35-foot platform head. So the auger is only designed for a 35-foot platform head, but we bought a 40-foot McDon, which a Gleaner will handle a 40-foot McDon. But you have to have bit extension to your auger to make that work, so we had to put a 3-foot extension on it. But it's a good auger. Pivot style auger only uses 2 augers compared to turret style, which uses 3 augers. Less moving parts, less pinch points, and what that does is it'll basically be a lot easier on your grain. Again, with those pinch points on a 3 auger design, you got a lot more moving parts and a lot more area for the grain to go through. So yeah, pivot style, it's a good auger. I enjoy it.
I hope you've enjoyed spending time in the field with the Centennial Gleaner S97 Combine harvesting corn. I would like to hear in the comment section below this video if you use Gleaner combines on your farm, or if you have fond memories of running them in the past. If you've appreciated this presentation, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 2,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you would like to see additional corn harvesting content from the channel, continue to watch for a few more seconds to the end screen for a direct link to 2 more Big Tractor Power YouTube videos. As always, thank you for watching.